Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. In this video, we will understand about what is Kubernetes, why Kubernetes, advantages of Kubernetes. See, I mentioned in brackets K8S. That means K after 8 characters S. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So K 18 characters S, that means K8S. So in this video I will explain about what is Kubernetes, why Kubernetes, advantages of Kubernetes. So let's get started. So I am already prepared some of the bullet points. So just I will read and explain one by one. So let's understand little bit about first Docker. So what is Docker? Containerization platform. So our application, but once our development is done or some code we are developed, after that we are added one Docker file. In that Docker file, we are mentioned some instructions like so like CMD instruction, run instruction, copy instruction, like that, some instructions. So Docker is a containerization platform, right? So our application by using Docker file, we are converting into Docker image. That is nothing but containerization platform. Container nothing but a one box. In that box, we are storing the Docker images. Docker image is nothing but application code plus dependencies. So let's read first point. Docker is used to package an application along with its dependencies. Package nothing but it will convert our application as a jar into a single executable unit called a Docker container. So Docker is used to package an application along with its dependencies into a single executable unit called a Docker container. So understand, right? So our application we are converting into jar file by using Docker file. It is nothing but a along with its dependencies is called a Docker image. These Docker images we are storing into Docker container, right? Containers ensure consistency across different environments. That means these containers will work any environment like development, testing, production, etc. So there is no issues like all dependencies available in every environment. So once a Docker image is created, Kubernetes take over for orchestrating. So up to the Docker image creation, Docker work. Once a Docker image is created, Docker work will be completed. Next, Kubernetes work will be begin. So, Kubernetes take over for orchestrator. Orchestrator. So, let's understand why we need orchestrator. Why is an orchestrator needed? Why is an orchestrator needed? When dealing with multiple containers, see, when dealing with multiple containers, so I have 10 applications. Each application I am running in a one container. Manual management becomes complex. Kubernetes automatically automates and simplifies this process. So, why is an orchestrator needed? When dealing with multiple containers, manual management becomes complex. Kubernetes automates and simplifies this process. Understand, right? So manual management, it is a complex. So we are moving to orchestrator. It will be automates and simplifies this process. So let's understand Kubernetes K8S. So Kubernetes is a orchestration platform. Docker is a containerization platform. Kubernetes is a orchestrator platform. Remember important. Docker is a orchestration platform. Kubernetes is a Docker is a containerization platform. Kubernetes is a orchestration platform. Remember, Docker is a containerization platform. Kubernetes is a orchestration platform. So let's read these points. Kubernetes is an open source. Kubernetes is an open source. So container orchestration platform originally developed by Google, later donated to the Cloud Negative Computing Foundation. So CNCF. So Kubernetes is a open source developed by Google and donated to the Cloud Native Computing Foundation CNCF. So orchestrator refers to the management. What it will do, this orchestrator? It will manages of multiple containers, including deployment, scaling, and operations. So everything it will take care, like multiple containers, it will manage multiple containers, deployment, scaling, scale up, scale down, and operations. So let's understand the Kubernetes advantages. So Kubernetes is a orchestration platform, manages and automates the deployment and operation of application containers. So this is most important, self-healing. So this is most important, self-healing. If a container falls, if a container fails, Kubernetes automatically replaces it with a new one. So high available is ensuring with zero downtime. Like if any container is failed, so it is any if any container is failed, so crashed something, then Kubernetes automatically replaces with new one and zero downtime. Remember zero downtime. Load balancing distributes incoming requests across multiple containers. So based on the traffic, it will distribute traffic to the multiple containers. It will uses the load balancer, uses the round robin fashion or based on configured policies. Scalability adjusts containers count based on demand. The scalability. If a huge number of requests are coming, then it will auto scale. Adjusts container count based on demand. Auto scaling. Horizontal scaling. Let's understand what is horizontal scaling. Increases or decreasing the number of containers. It is called horizontal scaling. Vertical scaling increases the resources like CPU, RAM allocated to a container. So this is one real-time scenario. Real-time scenario Kubernetes in banking problem statement. A bank transaction processing system runs on 10 microservices during peak hours. Example, Saturday day. Traffic increases 5x, causing delays. Solution with Kubernetes. Auto scales services during high traffic. So if huge number of traffic is coming, then it will be this Kubernetes will be auto scale. Like auto scale is nothing but it will be increases number of containers. In Kubernetes, containers we are storing in pods, right? Pods will be increased. Load balancers request to avoid server overload. So based on the availability of container, load balancer it will distribute the traffic self fields. So if any container will be failed, crashed, it will be automatically new container will be started. And so zero downtime for critical banking operations. So this is all about the what is Kubernetes, why Kubernetes, advantages of Kubernetes. Yes, I will repeat one more time. So First, understand the Docker. So Docker is a container platform. Kubernetes is a orchestrator platform. Docker is see Docker is used to package an application along with its dependencies into a single executable unit called a Docker container. Containers ensure consistency across different environments like development, testing, production. Once a Docker image is created, Kubernetes takes over for orchestration. So, why is an orchestrator needed when dealing with multiple containers? Manual management becomes complex. Kubernetes automates and simplifies this process. Kubernetes orchestration platform. Docker is a container platform. Kubernetes is a orchestration platform. Let's understand about Kubernetes. Kubernetes is an open source container orchestrator platform originally developed by Google and later donated to the Cloud Native Computing Foundation CNCF. Orchestrator refers to the management of multiple containers, including deployment, scaling, and operations. So let's understand about Kubernetes advantages. Orchestration platform manages and automates the deployment and operation of application containers. Self-healing. If a container falls, Kubernetes automatically replaces it with a new one. See, self-healing nothing but if a container fails, Kubernetes automatically replaces with a new one. High available is ensured with zero downtime. Load balancing. Load balancing distributes incoming requests across multiple containers. Round robin pattern are based on configured policies. Scalability adjusts containers count based on demand. Auto scaling, horizontal scaling increases or decreases the number of containers. Vertical scaling increases the resources CPU RAM allocated to a container. So let's understand the real-time scenario. Real-time scenario, Kubernetes in banking problem. A bank transaction A bank transaction processing system runs on 10 microservices during peak hours. Examples are a day. Traffic increases 5x causes delays. Solution with Kubernetes auto scaling services during high traffic. So auto scaling. We can enable the auto scaling. The number of containers will be increased. Load balancers request to avoid server overloading. Based on the load, it will distribute. Load balancer will distribute traffic to the different containers. Self-healing. So if any container will be failed, it will be restarted. Self-healing by restarting failed containers automatically. Ensures zero downtime for critical banking operations. So in this video, we have successfully understand what is Kubernetes, why Kubernetes, and the advantages of Kubernetes. Thank you for watching. For more videos, please subscribe to this YouTube channel.